Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, State of the World on Thursday, September 16, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different? All three. Now, so what's happening in the world? Okay, so the major headlines. The other Afghan women. Rural areas hope Taliban rule will end decades of U.S. and warlord violence. Apparently, Afghanistan has been dealing with that for about 40 years, since the Russians invaded, and then the Americans, and then September 11th, and America invaded again. So they've been dealing with 40 years plus of violence. And what was supposed to be something to not have Afghanistan being a haven for terrorists, supposed to counter terrorism adventure, it really turned out just counter-terrorism, not anything to help the people of Afghanistan. Okay, as wealthy nations debate giving booster vaccine shots, calls grow for global vaccine equity. I agree with that. If you don't vaccinate everybody in the world, you're going to have a problem, because people do travel and they bring it with them, so you have to make sure everybody has access to the vaccine. We can all be safe if everybody is safe. Okay. Now, El Salvador becomes the first nation to make Bitcoin legal tender amid growing authoritarianism. I don't agree with having Bitcoin or anything like that, but it's there. Now, one of the minor headlines. 1 in 500 U.S. residents have died of coronavirus 19. FDA scientists skeptical of vaccine boosters. Me too. Pope calls out anti-vaccine sentiment in Catholic Church. USA gymnasts to Senate. FBI failed to investigate reports of Larry Nassar sexual abuse. So why didn't they? I don't know. Survivor recounts walking in on R. Kelly assaulting someone when she was just 13 or 14. And R. Kelly is in prison now. Okay. Chinese court rejects landmark Me Too case, but survivor vows to appeal. I hope the survivor wins. ICC, that's the International Criminal Court, to open a full probe into Rodrigo Duterte's deadly war on drugs in the Philippines. I agree. I hope they get him out of office. Okay. Now, Brazil's top court delays ruling on case that could reshape indigenous sovereignty. I hope indigenous peoples get their sovereignty and keep their resources, because Bolsonaro is destroying the Amazon. The United States, the UK, and Australia form a new coalition to counter China's power. I don't know, it'd be nice if we could all get along. New book says General Milley took covert measures to prevent Trump from starting a war and launching nukes. I'm very thankful to General Milley, because Trump is a real loose cannon. DOJ to ban chokeholds during arrests and no-knock warrants. I agree with that. Philadelphia to pay $2 million to black mother attacked by police after being yanked from car. This black mother was just driving through an area. She didn't know it was a protest against the police. She was with her child, and the police attacked her. And so now Philadelphia is paying $2 million to her. But why don't they prosecute these police who attacked her? I don't get it. Governor Gavin Newsom claims victory in right-wing recall effort. Biden calls for vaccinating 70% of the world in 1 year as WHO slams ongoing vaccine inequity. Government pandemic assistance led to drop in U.S. poverty rates in 2020. Biden warns extreme weather is killing more Americans and costing billions each year. I agree. That's why we have to deal with climate change and fossil fuel dependence. Okay. Now, Haiti Haitian Prime Minister fires a prosecutor after he seeks to charge Henri in killing of the former president. That's nice. South and North Korea fire ballistic missiles as tensions mount on the peninsula. The strife between South and North Korea goes back to World War II and Japan invading Korea, and then we got North and South Korea. DOJ charges 3 ex-military and intelligence officers over UAE hacking activities. Well, apparently these people were building a hacking program to steal personal identifying information and developing a hacking tool that is able to infect mobile devices without users having to click anything. Okay. Hacking is bad, whether it's done on your side or on the other side. All right. Now that's a lot of news. How about a little music? What do you say? Okay. All right. The song I'd like to sing today is, let's see. Let's do, Georgie Girl. Hey there, Georgie girl, walking down the street so fancy-free. Nobody you meet would ever see the loneliness there inside you. Hey there, Georgie girl, why do all the boys just pass you by? Could it be you just don't try, or is it the clothes you wear? You're always window shopping, but never stopping to fly by. So shed those dowdy feathers and fly a little bit. Hey there, Georgie girl, there's another Georgie deep inside. Bring out all the love you hide, and oh, what a change there'd be. The world would see a new Georgie girl. Okay, hope you like Georgie Girl. Written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group, which included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Thursday, September 16, 2021. For another meeting of Caroline Speaks, the State of the World. Stay safe, take care of yourself and others. When the vaccine is available for you and is safe for you to take it, I would take it. Had mine on May 27th, and I had 2 sore arms for a week, and I was tired for a week. Then it was fine. Okay, remember, take care of yourself and others. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.